Anyway, guys, that's a mentor, the Christian of Faith, Nasdaq. Okay, guys, before I continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that I can get notified once I upload again, guys. So, guys, we're back with another video, guys. On this one, guys, we're just gonna be trading London session together, guys. So you guys will definitely see how I actually analyze London session and how I actually find the opportunity to actually make money during London session. You understand? So yeah, guys, I'll be trading GER30. So yeah, remember, guys, London session is actually now at 9 o'clock. Understand? So now it's actually 10 minutes to 9. Understand? So what I'll be doing, I'll be analyzing now, so and show you guys how I actually do this. Understand? So yeah, this is GER30 or DAX. You can say DAX or GER30 or GER40. Understand? So it depends with the broker that you're using, but as we are using 3245, the link is on the description of this video for the broker that we're using. You understand? So yeah, let's jump to the chart and see. So as you guys can see, this is GER30. So what I'll be doing, I'll be switching to my BA time frame, which is I'll be start by doing what we call a top-down analysis. So what is a top-down analysis? A top-down analysis is actually when you analyze from the bigger time frame and strictly push to the smaller time frames. Like you start with 1 week time frame and you push to 1 day time frame, from 1 day time frame to 4 hour, from 4 hour to 1 hour. You understand? That's what we call a top-down analysis. You understand? So this is my bigger time frame, which is my 1 week. So I'll be first start by doing identify my highest point and come from my current lowest point. So my current lowest point is this point here. So the reason why this become our current lowest point is because this used to be our highest point until the market decided to break. So it breaks, come back to retest and push to the top. So it becomes our current lowest point. You understand? Then from there we get a structure, and to get a structure you need to use the trend line and understand the root of the market. You understand? Where the market actually coming from and where the market's actually going. You understand? So yeah, this is our diagonal support and this is our diagonal this is our diagonal support and this one is our diagonal resistance. Understand? So from there, what is happening is that we need to identify places when the market touches the market reverses only inside our highest point and our current lowest point. You understand? Those are the places. You need to understand them. And you need to identify them. And the reason why we identify these zones, we call them zones, guys, these places when the market touches the market reverses. The reason why we actually identify them on the bigger time frame, like 1 week, is because the zones that we actually identify on the bigger time frames, like 1 day, 1 week, they're actually strong. And that's meaning when you switch to those smaller time frames, like 1 week time frame, when you get to see the market at that certain zone, you get to understand that the market will reverse because that zone is a strong zone. You understand? You have identified that zone on the bigger time frame. You understand? So this is how I identify. And how do you identify the zones? You actually come and you actually look at the past, like where the market have been reversing before. You understand? So that's where you actually identify, like point like this here. You understand? And here, when the market touches the market reversed. So these zones, they get to be strong. You understand? So from there we need to identify. Actually, for now you can see that on our own we don't actually see nothing else again, but we need to do what okay, let me just identify this point here, because this is a strong zone here. See here, because the reason I'm saying it's a strong zone there is because of this point. Once it touches the market, it reversed. So now we're no longer seeing anything else. We can switch to 1 day time frame. 1 day time frame. Yeah, perfect. Okay, perfectly. So now we focus on the current, on the previous trend to identify our current trend and the current movement. So our previous trend, remember we have two types of trend. Not actually we have three types of trends. Now we have consolidation, and we have uptrend, we have downtrend, in a sense. So our current one is it's an uptrend, né? And our previous trend is a downtrend. You understand? So what is it that we are focusing on now? We are focusing on the previous trend, which is a downtrend, to actually identify where does this one is actually going, or the direction of this current trend. You understand? So let's focus on this current trend. So what is it that we are going to do on the previous trend? Sorry. So on the previous trend, we're going to identify how the previous trend has been moving. So the previous trend, this is how it has been moving. It has given us a breakout in all the major keys. So this is what we call the major keys, the trend that is inside a trend. It has given us a breakout on all of them. And what is it that we are lacking? We are lacking a 90%. Remember, our 90% it's actually here. Remember, guys, those who don't know what are the 90% rule, for the full course, just make sure to DM me using the link on the description of this video, or the numbers on the description of this video, guys. We'll talk about that, you understand? So yeah, so for now, let me just remove this point, because I'm not saying it's not there, but we need to like at least make our chart to be more understandable, you understand? So let's identify the zone perfectly with this, so that we understand that this is a zone, you understand? So what is happening currently is that the market lagged 90%. So what is happening from there, we need to focus on the current trend, because now we understand that on our previous trend, the market has given us a breakout on all the major keys, you understand? So if I switch to forward time frame, you guys will definitely see what I'm talking about. You can see the market has given us a breakout on all the major keys. This is the first major key, the second one, the third one here, the fourth one. So now what is happening is that we need to identify and focus on the current trend, of which for now let me just remove this point. This point. I'm not saying they're not there. Those points I'm not saying they're not there, but for now let's focus on the current trend, because what is happening is that the market have been pushing up lately because of this, actually respecting these trend lines. So understand? So what is happening is that we need to go with what the market tells us, not what we think the market can do, you understand? So what the market tells us now currently, it tells us that okay, how the market has been moving. The market was here, it came here, decided to play out and came here, went there, actually play out, came here, went there, it has to play out at least somewhere here and come here, in order for it to continue to push to the top like this, you understand? So the market has been pushing up. There's been more of the buying opportunities than selling opportunities. So what is happening is that we need to focus on the zone now, and see what is that the zone actually tells us, and what is it that the market has been reacting when it reaches that certain zone. This is the zone that we need to focus on currently, you understand? And I feel like this point here, it has to play a bigger role. Yeah. Okay. So again, this point has to play a bigger role here, because of it. When the market touches, the market has been reversing, acting in some type of way. So from there, we need to move to 1 hour. Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect. So here we have a major key. You need to identify the major key. Yeah, perfect. So what is happening currently is that remember, we are on 1 hour time frame, so we need to identify and check where the market is currently based on the zone. Now we need to refer now and see what is it that has been happening. Yeah, so I feel like the zone, let's check. Okay, perfectly. So yeah, okay, now if you can check this line here, the zone here, yeah, I feel like the market is actually above currently. Okay, we can take it as a support. Let's check currently. Okay, we can check to 15 minutes. Okay guys, I feel like the market is actually above the certain zone. So what is happening when the market is on the above the certain zone? Remember, this is a zone, but guys, on my other side, I feel like this zone is not really that strong, but because you get to understand what is happening when the market touches. But in overall, guys, what I understand here is I can't take selling opportunities on my support. Instant, I can't really take that selling opportunities on my support. But to do what? To take buying opportunities on my support, guys. I feel like now we can look out for more buying opportunities, but this one I don't feel like it's gonna move like that deep. You understand? So at least if you can take up buying opportunities at that point, yeah, buying opportunities are advisable currently. Let me enter my trades currently. At least if you can aim this point here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 9 o'clock, let's see. Let's push, guys. Believe this one has to be buying so hard because of that zone. This one has to be buying so hard because of that zone. Okay, let's see, guys. This one became one of the hardest one, but it has to be buying so hard, man. It has to be buying so hard. So it happens, something like this, they happen, guys. If you tend to understand how to trade GER30, you need to sweat first. How to trade London session, you need to sweat first. You understand? So buying opportunities, guys, very, very strong. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, guys. But you can see how it started doing. You understand? So this is something that you need to understand, that they can take you out before they can move. You understand? You just need to be strong on this when it comes to London sessions, and because the movements and what so on, you need to firstly adapt so that you can make money. You understand? So it has to be buying at that point. Let's be patient with it and see what is it that it's actually doing, because now you can see it's vice versa. It's going up, it's going down, it's going, but at the end of the day, it has to be buying at that point. So let's relax with it and see. For now, let me just actually for this video to not be long, let me just do it. Okay, let me just stick with it. So I'll definitely do it. I'll definitely fast forward so you'll see what is happening, because I didn't want this video to be long, but let's just wait for it. Again, guys, for VIP free listener group, just make sure to click the link on the description of this video. It will definitely take you to my free VIP listener group. And also for the broker that I'm using, just make sure to click the link on the description of this video, guys. It will definitely take you to the broker that I'm using. You understand? So yeah. Okay, guys, let me just pause it, then we're gonna come back to it. Hey, yeah, guys, we're back, guys. Yeah, as you guys can see, GER30 actually respected, it actually bought, but what is it that you need to understand when it comes to London session? You need to understand that how it started, you need to adapt with it, you understand? Because you can see how it actually started with the buys. We definitely cashed the buys, but what happened is that currently the time we actually wanted to enter, it actually take out this candlestick, you understand? So but at the end of the day, guys, it respected. You can see the skill is too much. So, and I'm actually surprised when someone come to me, to my DM, and say he or she want to learn Forex, you understand? And when I actually show the course, the person, I don't know, like I don't know if people want to actually want to kill this thing for free, you understand? Want their knowledge for free. If you guys still with that mindset of wanting things for free, you guys will definitely see no success, you understand? So even me, guys, when I actually come here and show you guys these things, it actually took me time to actually understand this thing. I actually invest in this thing. I wake up every day and work for this thing. I sweat for this thing. And some come to me want things for free, which is something that is sad, you understand? So it's sad how I actually invest in these things, you understand? And yes, I actually understand that there are some of you guys that don't afford those kind of courses, but you guys need to understand, man. You need to understand. I also mean business when it comes to this thing, you understand? So I also like need to actually benefit something, you understand? So yeah, guys, this is how I trade. London session, this is how I trade. This is our analysis, you understand? So we're not aiming big, we're just aiming for this. I told you guys that we can just aim for this point, so you can see definitely push to that point and reverse, understand? Of which I can say it hits our TP, you understand? This is near our TP, so that's something you need to understand. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, guys. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video and comment, share the channel. Remember, we are on the road to 300 subscribers, and so yeah, let's grow this channel together. Let's grow together, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm your mentor, the Christian of Nas, Faith Nasdaq. I'm signing out.